The world is witnessing a dramatic shift in the global balance of power. China's People's Liberation Army, or PLA, is undergoing a period of rapid modernization. This modernization is breathtaking in its speed and scope. For decades, the United States has reigned supreme as the world's sole superpower. Now China's military advancements are directly challenging this dominance. This power shift has profound strategic implications for the Asia-Pacific region and the world. China's military modernization is not merely about catching up to the United States, it's about surpassing US capabilities in key areas. China is developing cutting-edge technologies and weapon systems. These include hypersonic missiles, advanced naval platforms, and sophisticated cyber warfare capabilities. China aims to shift the military balance in its favor, particularly in the Western Pacific. This rivalry between the United States and China is not just a technological arms race, it's a competition for influence, resources, and ultimately, global leadership. Understanding the strengths and weaknesses of each military is crucial. We must also analyze the potential flashpoints where this rivalry could erupt into conflict. This analysis is essential for policymakers and citizens alike. The stakes are incredibly high. The future of global security hangs in the balance. This essay delves into the evolving military landscape. We will compare the capabilities of the Chinese and US armed forces. We will explore potential conflict scenarios and the strategic considerations driving this rivalry. By understanding the nuances of this military competition, we can better grasp the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. When it comes to ground forces, the United States Army remains a formidable force. It boasts a long and storied history of combat experience. The U.S. Army benefits from decades of continuous modernization. This has resulted in a highly trained and well-equipped fighting force. U.S. soldiers are equipped with state-of-the-art weaponry and protective gear. They are supported by a robust logistical network. While the PLA ground force is the largest in the world, it faces significant challenges. One key challenge is integration. The PLA is in the midst of a major organizational overhaul. This is aimed at creating a more joint and integrated fighting force. This means breaking down traditional barriers between the different branches of the PLA. However, this integration process is complex and time-consuming. It will take time for the PLA to fully realize its vision of a modern, integrated ground force. Another challenge for the PLA is its lack of recent combat experience. The last major conflict the PLA was involved in was the Vietnam War. In contrast, the U.S. Army has gained extensive combat experience in recent decades. This includes operations in Iraq, Afghanistan, and Syria. While the PLA trains rigorously, there is no substitute for real-world combat experience. Despite these challenges, the PLA ground force is rapidly modernizing. China is investing heavily in new equipment. This includes advanced tanks, armored vehicles, and artillery systems. The PLA is also focusing on developing its special operations forces. These forces are trained for unconventional warfare. They could play a key role in any future conflict. The maritime domain is another arena of intense competition between China and the United States. China's Navy, the People's Liberation Army Navy, or PLAN, has undergone a dramatic transformation. It has rapidly expanded its fleet in recent years. The PLAN now boasts the largest navy in the world by tonnage. This expansion is part of China's strategy to project power in the Western Pacific. The PLAN's focus has been on developing a modern surface fleet. This includes destroyers, frigates, and corvettes. China has also invested heavily in submarines. These submarines are increasingly capable of challenging U.S. naval dominance. A key component of China's naval strategy is its focus on anti-access/area denial, or A2/AD capabilities. This strategy aims to deter or deny U.S. naval forces from operating in the Western Pacific. In contrast, the U.S. Navy maintains a more balanced fleet. This fleet is designed for global power projection. The U.S. Navy has a significant advantage in aircraft carriers. These carriers are essentially floating air bases. They give the U.S. Navy unparalleled power projection capabilities. However, China is rapidly developing its own aircraft carrier program. This could eventually challenge U.S. naval dominance in the region. Beyond the PLAN, China also employs a vast maritime militia. This militia consists of fishing vessels and other civilian ships. These ships are often used to assert Chinese claims in disputed waters. The militia's aggressive tactics have raised concerns about the potential for miscalculation and escalation. The skies are another crucial domain in the military balance between China and the United States. The U.S. Air Force has long been considered the world's most powerful air force. It boasts a technologically advanced fleet of fighter jets, bombers, and transport aircraft. The United States also maintains a vast network of airbases and support infrastructure around the world. However, China's People's Liberation Army Air Force, or PLAAF, is rapidly catching up. China has been investing heavily in modernizing its air force. The PLAAF is acquiring new fighter jets, such as the J-20 stealth fighter. This is China's answer to the US F-22 Raptor. China is also developing advanced drones and other unmanned aerial vehicles. While the US Air Force still maintains a technological edge, the PLAAF is closing the gap. China's growing air power is a significant concern for US military planners. The PLAAF's growing capabilities could challenge US air superiority in the Western Pacific. This could have major implications for any future conflict in the region. Beyond fighter jets, China is also making strides in space. China has established itself as a major space power. It has launched numerous satellites in recent years. These satellites serve various purposes. These include communications, navigation, and reconnaissance. China's growing space capabilities have both civilian and military applications. This raises concerns about China's potential to challenge US space dominance. In the mid-20th century, the evolution of warfare took a significant turn with the advent of missile technology. These innovations not only changed the strategies employed on the battlefield, but also reshaped global military policies. Missiles, with their precision and long-range capabilities, became a crucial component of modern arsenals. Nations around the world began investing heavily in missile development, leading to an arms race that spanned decades. By the late 20th century, intercontinental ballistic missiles, or ICBMs, had become the pinnacle of missile technology. These powerful weapons could deliver nuclear warheads across continents, making them a cornerstone of deterrent strategies during the Cold War. The rise of missiles also spurred advancements in defense systems. Anti-missile technologies emerged, aiming to neutralize the threat posed by incoming missiles. This ongoing battle between offensive and defensive missile systems continues to shape military tactics and global security policies to this day. In essence, the rise of missiles marked a new era in military history, one defined by rapid technological advancements and an ever-present quest for strategic superiority. In today's battlefield, countering aerial threats is crucial. Both the United States and China have developed sophisticated air defense systems. However, each nation's approach varies significantly. The US relies heavily on advanced radar and missile technology, while China emphasizes an integrated network of ground-based interceptors and electronic warfare capabilities. Understanding these differences is key to assessing their effectiveness in various combat scenarios. Cyber warfare has emerged as a new frontier in military strategy. The United States boasts some of the world's most advanced cyber capabilities, focusing on both offensive and defensive measures. On the other hand, China has invested heavily in cyber espionage and developing tools to disrupt critical infrastructure. The race for cyber supremacy is not just about technology, but also about the ability to adapt and innovate quickly in an ever-changing digital landscape. The potential for conflict between these two superpowers is a subject of intense debate. While both nations have strong military capabilities, their strategic goals and geopolitical interests often clash. The South China Sea and Taiwan are flashpoints that could spark tensions. Moreover, the competition for global influence and resources adds another layer of complexity to their relationship. Understanding these dynamics is essential for predicting future conflicts and maintaining global stability. When it comes to strategic considerations, both the United States and China have unique strengths and weaknesses. The US benefits from a network of global alliances and advanced technology, while China leverages its economic power and regional influence. Both nations must carefully balance their military ambitions with diplomatic efforts to avoid escalation. In the end, strategic considerations will play a crucial role in shaping the future of global security.